Kid Sasuke. Sasuke Uchiha spent his early years growing up in a loving and caring family. He was born into the Uchiha clan, one of the most powerful clans in the Hidden Leaf village, with a strict father, Fugaku, a gentle mother, Mikoto, and a talented older brother, Itachi, who loved him deeply. Although Sasuke sometimes felt his father was too strict and often compared him to his genius brother, the overall warmth and love of his family surrounded him during his peaceful childhood. As a member of the mighty Uchiha clan, Sasuke inherited the potential to awaken the Sharingan, a powerful kekkei genkai. Unlike the Hyuga clan's Byakugan, which activates at birth, the Uchiha's Sharingan, though innate, requires the person to experience intense emotions or deep emotional trauma to awaken its power. This unique aspect of the Uchiha clan stems from their renowned capacity for profound and intense love. The deeper their love, the more extreme the pain they endure when faced with loss. These overwhelming emotions act as the catalyst that unlocks the latent power of the Sharingan. In Sasuke's case, the awakening of his first one Tomoe Sharingan happened under the most tragic circumstances imaginable. On that fateful night, the carefree boy returned home from the ninja academy, only to witness a horrifying scene. The entire Uchiha clan had been massacred, including his parents. No one was left alive, and the ground was soaked with blood and scattered ninja tools. The immense pain and emotional shock of this moment triggered the activation of the Sharingan in his eyes, marking the first major turning point in the life of the last heir of the Uchiha clan. The cruel truth shattered Sasuke's entire world when he discovered that the perpetrator of this tragedy was none other than Itachi, the brother he had always admired and loved the most. From that moment, all his love began to transform into hatred. Now, we just want to take a moment to sincerely thank all of our viewers for supporting our channel, and we want you to know that we always read all of your comments and truly appreciate your suggestions and feedback. We are aiming to reach 10K subscribers, and we really need your help. Please support us by hitting the subscribe button, liking, and sharing our videos. Your support is our biggest motivation to keep growing and bringing you more exciting content. Alright, next. Part 1 Base. A crucial turning point in the development of Sasuke's Sharingan came during Team 7's first mission outside the village. In this mission, Sasuke continued to prove himself as the most skilled ninja among the trio of Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto. They faced extremely dangerous opponents: Zabuza, one of the 7 swordsmen of the mist, and Haku, who possessed the kekkei genkai ice release, crystal ice mirrors. This unique technique allowed Haku to move at incredible speed between ice mirrors, delivering swift and unpredictable attacks. Despite being a genius, Sasuke was still young, and his potential had not yet been fully realized or honed. After all, this was just the beginning of the story. As a result, Sasuke struggled to keep up with Haku's speed. The situation grew more dire when Naruto was overwhelmed and left unconscious, forcing Sasuke to protect his teammate alone in a critical moment. It was during this battle that Sasuke first activated the Sharingan in a real fight. His latent power surged, evolving the Sharingan in his right eye to 2 Tomoe, while the left eye remained at 1 Tomoe. Although the 2 Tomoe Sharingan was not yet fully developed, it granted Sasuke enhanced perception. He could follow Haku's movements and even discern the opponent's deceptive tactics. Overall, Sasuke performed exceptionally well in this arc, especially considering he was just a child. However, what impressed me the most was when he jumped in front of Sakura to protect her and later shielded Naruto from Haku's barrage of Senbon needles. The boy who was always alone had started to understand the meaning of teamwork and truly wanted to protect his friends. Sasuke with Cursed Seal. During the Chunin exams, Sasuke's Sharingan evolved to 2 Tomoe in both eyes. The copying ability of his Sharingan helped him easily pass the written portion of the exam by copying the pen movement trajectory of a competent participant. In this exam, Sasuke also encountered Orochimaru. Orochimaru noticed Sasuke's body and potential strength and tried to lure him in. Well, there was a battle, but as you know, Orochimaru is a Kage-level ninja, and Sasuke was clearly no match for him. On the contrary, Orochimaru granted Sasuke the Cursed Seal of Heaven, leaving a part of his power and will within Sasuke's body. Sasuke borrowed this power several times in the battles during the first part of the story. Since Sasuke had to face stronger opponents than his current strength, he had very few options. With this power, Sasuke easily broke both of Zaku's arms, and his speed and taijutsu were taken to a whole new level. This power frightened even Zaku's team, who were Orochimaru's subordinates. The first use of the Cursed Seal planted the seed of Sasuke's desire for more power. Before his fight with Gaara in the Chunin exams, Kakashi taught Sasuke the Chidori, a technique that would later become his signature move. Finally, Sasuke and Gaara clashed. Teenager Sasuke could only use the Chidori twice, so he had to rely on the power of the Cursed Seal to increase the number of times he could use it. Meanwhile, Gaara, with his Jinchuriki power, was far ahead of all the other competitors at the time. In the end, Sasuke couldn't defeat him. Sasuke, as a teenager, used the Cursed Seal's power one more time during his battle with Naruto at the Valley of the End, even using the level 2 Cursed Seal power. The Cursed Seal is a dangerous technique developed by Orochimaru based on the principles of the Sage Mode and created from Jugo's bodily fluids. It is an extremely powerful technique, but also comes with many risks. When this seal is placed on a person, the ninja gains extraordinary power, but the price is that the seal gradually consumes the body. Once the entire body is controlled by the seal, the user's personality begins to fade, turning them into a tool for Orochimaru's plans. In the first level of the Cursed Seal, all of Sasuke's physical attributes are greatly enhanced, allowing him to easily overpower opponents. However, this is also a double-edged sword, as Sasuke loses control of his mind, and the darker side of his soul is triggered, putting him in a dangerous rampaging state. The second level of the Cursed Seal is a significant leap in strength, accompanied by major physical changes. Sasuke looked incredibly wild at that point. In this battle, Sasuke's Sharingan also evolved to 3 Tomoe. Normally, Sharingan reaches its maximum power when it evolves to 3 Tomoe. Part 2. Base. After the time skip, Sasuke's strength increased significantly. With his 3 Tomoe Sharingan, during his first appearance after leaving the village, Sasuke was able to push Sai into a state of extreme panic, causing a professionally trained ninja like Sai to fall to the ground with just one glare. This shows how powerful the genjutsu ability of the 3 Tomoe Sharingan already was. When Sasuke realized there was nothing more to learn from Orochimaru, he decided to kill him before leaving. However, by that time, Orochimaru was already quite weak and needed a new body to reincarnate. He tried to take over Sasuke's body. Orochimaru began trapping Sasuke within his own subconscious, but Sasuke reversed the process with a genjutsu, trapping Orochimaru in his own mind. Sasuke easily killed Orochimaru. Taka Sasuke. After Orochimaru's death, Sasuke gathered a new team to hunt down Itachi, including Jugo, Suigetsu, and Karen. At this point, Sasuke had developed the ability to use and control the Cursed Seal. The first time he demonstrated this skill in front of Jugo, Sasuke amazed his opponent with his remarkable progress. When Jugo attacked with a transformed punch that pushed Sasuke into a wall, many thought Sasuke would be seriously injured. However, with quick reflexes, Sasuke activated the Cursed Seal's partial transformation in time. Huge wings appeared behind him, stopping Jugo's powerful punch. During his mission, he also clashed with Tobi and Deidara. They had an intense battle, with both Sasuke and Deidara using all their skills to defeat each other. Sasuke had to use the second level of the Cursed Seal to fly, defend, and increase all his physical stats. This was the only way he could keep up with Deidara's strength, especially since Deidara was an S-rank ninja with a deadly explosion-based fighting style. In fact, Sasuke nearly died in that battle. If it weren't for the power of his Sharingan and his ability to control Manda, Orochimaru's giant, notoriously hard-to-control snake summon, and using it as a shield to escape Deidara's destructive explosion, Sasuke would have been hit by Deidara's final blow. Finally, Sasuke was able to face Itachi in their final battle. To be fair, Sasuke was much stronger than when they first met, even able to break free from Itachi's Tsukuyomi. However, at this point, Sasuke's strength was still no match for Itachi. Despite Itachi's stamina not being in the best shape, his eyes were incredibly powerful. Itachi's abilities were beyond those of Sasuke's eyes, and he pushed Sasuke to his limits, forcing Sasuke to use the remaining power of Orochimaru inside him. However, Itachi quickly activated Susanoo to sever the head of Orochimaru's snake form, pierced Orochimaru with the Totsuka sword, sealed him away forever, and removed the cursed seal from Sasuke. As Itachi approached Sasuke, he reiterated his intention to take Sasuke's eyes. In desperation, Sasuke tried to stop him, but all his efforts were useless against the power of Susanoo. Despite his body weakening and coughing up blood, Itachi continued to move forward. When Itachi finally stood before Sasuke, instead of taking his eyes as threatened, he gently touched Sasuke's forehead, a familiar gesture from their childhood. Itachi smiled, apologized to Sasuke, and said that everything was over before collapsing and passing away. At this point, Sasuke no longer had the cursed seal, but his eyes now possessed the power of Amaterasu, which Itachi had transferred to him. Sasuke with Mangekyo Sharingan. The Sharingan, when activated through intense negative emotions, can evolve into the Mangekyo Sharingan. This state only appears when the user experiences deep psychological trauma. For Sasuke, the painful truth about Itachi was the biggest shock, triggering this evolution. When the Mangekyo Sharingan is activated, Sasuke's eyes turn black with 6 dark red petals, giving them a powerful and mysterious appearance. The Mangekyo Sharingan enhances all abilities of the regular Sharingan to a whole new level. Skills like copying, hypnosis, and observation are all strengthened to their maximum. Particularly, each eye possesses unique abilities. Sasuke's left eye can use Amaterasu, an unquenchable black flame that continues to burn until it completely incinerates its target. However, using this technique comes at a cost, as Sasuke must endure intense pain and bleed from his eyes, similar to what Itachi experienced before. Sasuke's right eye holds Kagutsuchi, which allows him to manipulate the black flames of Amaterasu with flexibility. He can change the flames into various shapes, such as shields or arrows, creating a highly effective and versatile system of both offense and defense. Notably, when Sasuke activates Mangekyo Sharingan in both eyes, he can use Susanoo, the ultimate power of the Sharingan. Sasuke's Susanoo takes the form of a massive purple skeleton, equipped with a bow and arrow capable of long-range attacks and extremely effective defense. This is the ultimate defensive technique, and not just anyone can break through Susanoo. With this power, Sasuke attacked Killer Bee to capture the Eight Tails. However, Killer Bee is an incredibly strong opponent, completely different from Naruto at the time Sasuke had faced him. Killer Bee not only has the full support of the Eight Tails, but also possesses superior skills and battle experience far beyond Sasuke's. In the battle with Killer Bee, Sasuke faced numerous difficulties. He later even dared to attack the 5-Cage Summit, an action that could be seen as recklessly suicidal. With his current power, Sasuke was essentially walking into a death trap. However, with the help of his allies, he got the chance to face Danzo alone, someone Sasuke wanted to kill for revenge. Danzo was not an easy opponent, as he possessed multiple Sharingan on his arm, allowing him to escape many of Sasuke's lethal attacks. In the end, Sasuke won. However, to defeat Danzo, Sasuke pushed his Mangekyo Sharingan to the point where he nearly went blind. This was the price Sasuke had to pay for the unmatched power granted by the Mangekyo Sharingan. Sasuke with Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. The Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is the ultimate state that a user can achieve by merging their own Mangekyo Sharingan with the Mangekyo Sharingan of a close family member. This is not an easy process, but when it is completed, it completely eliminates the side effects, such as the loss of vision or physical harm, that are typically caused by the regular Mangekyo Sharingan. The user no longer needs to worry about blindness or intense eye pain. Sasuke achieved this eye by transplanting Itachi's eyes, which restored his vision and allowed him to use his Sharingan abilities freely. The special techniques of the Mangekyo Sharingan can now be used much more easily, with fewer limitations, and no longer feel like a burden. Now, Susanoo and Amaterasu can be spammed continuously. Sasuke resurrected Orochimaru and took these eyes to meet the 4 previous Hokage who were summoned through Edo Tensei. It was a bold move, as Sasuke even threatened to destroy the village with the 4 Kage, who had died because of Konoha. I want to emphasize that the strength level of these 4 Kage was even greater than that of the current Kage. So, Sasuke was truly taking a risk. He also brought these eyes to the 4th Great Ninja War. I have to admit, Sasuke gave a spectacular performance. He used Susanoo, Sage Mode Susanoo, and even wrapped his Susanoo with the Nine Tails to assist Naruto in attacking. Rinnegan Sasuke. However, the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is not the peak of his strength. While it brings many benefits, the power boost from the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is not significantly superior compared to before, especially when compared to the immense power of the Rinnegan. During the Great Ninja War, the difference in strength became glaringly clear when facing Madara. Even though Sasuke made significant progress, he was still not on the same level as true masters like Madara, who not only possessed the Rinnegan, but also had superior raw strength and had fought in countless terrifying battles in the past. However, when Sasuke was close to death, he met Hagoromo Otsutsuki, who warned him about Madara's plan to use the infinite Tsukuyomi. Since Sasuke is the reincarnation of Indra, Hagoromo's eldest son, he decided to give Sasuke half of his power. This power, combined with the remaining portion that Hagoromo gave to Naruto, the reincarnation of Asura, would help them stop the infinite Tsukuyomi. Sasuke agreed and received the 6 Paths Yin power. When he woke up, he found that Kabuto had healed his body. Kabuto, having escaped Izanami and feeling indebted to Itachi, felt the need to help Sasuke. At this point, Sasuke's left eye had turned into the Rinnegan. The Rinnegan, stronger than both the Sharingan and Byakugan, is incredibly difficult to obtain. Madara only got his Rinnegan when he was close to death. In contrast, Sasuke was granted the Rinnegan by the Sage of the 6 Paths, and now he has both the Rinnegan and the Sharingan. Sasuke's Rinnegan is one of the most powerful and versatile abilities in the Naruto series. With this superior power, Sasuke can use a variety of abilities, making him one of the most formidable ninjas. One of the special abilities of the Rinnegan is Amino Tejikara. This ability allows Sasuke to swap positions with an object or another person within a certain distance. Initially, the range for swapping was limited, but after mastering the technique, Sasuke could teleport further and swap objects without having to fix them in place. This provides a huge tactical advantage in battle, allowing Sasuke to easily turn the tide and launch surprise attacks. Sasuke can also use the Deva Path to perform Chibaku Tensei, an extremely powerful sealing technique. By creating small meteorites from the ground, he can simultaneously seal the tailed beasts, preventing their overwhelming power. He can even absorb their chakra and transfer it into Susanoo, creating what is known as Indra's Arrow. Sasuke's Rinnegan also allows him to see chakra, including targets that cannot be seen with the naked eye. This ability is very useful for detecting hidden attacks and tracking opponents. Without this ability, it would have been much harder for Sasuke to defeat Madara during the 4th Ninja War, especially with the use of the Limbo World. One of the most important powers of the Rinnegan is its ability to nullify the Eternal Tsukuyomi. By combining the power of the Rinnegan with Susanoo, Sasuke can block genjutsu beams, protecting himself and his allies from the most powerful illusion techniques. This not only boosts his combat abilities, but also provides him with more tactical options in intense battles. Sasuke, with both the Rinnegan and Sharingan, is the peak of his power. However, the Rinnegan does have limitations. He cannot turn it off, and when overused, the tomoe in his eyes will disappear, reducing his strength for a certain period of time. In the Boruto series, Sasuke loses his Rinnegan when Boruto, under Momoshiki's control, stabs into his left eye. Losing the Rinnegan is a significant loss for Sasuke, greatly diminishing his strength and combat abilities. Alright, that's all for this episode. If you want me to make a video about any other topic or a specific character, just leave a comment below.